Hello and welcome to today's twin flame reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and the current union energy going on. So to me it feels very much like I just want to get into this reading and see what cards we have going on. So I have Nature's Whispers Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield, and I have one Notes from the Universe on Abundance by Mike Dooley. And it's interesting. I pulled a card with some snow on it. I don't know, never know what to expect, what card I'm gonna get, but this is a very wintry looking card, so let's see what it is. I don't have these memorized. Some of them I sometimes remember, but not this one. So it says, and you can pause this, by the way, if you want an extra look at it. So what if it takes a long time? So what if it's already taken longer than you thought? So what if it will still take longer? The day will nevertheless arrive, as it always does, when all your prior efforts, determination, and persistence will seem a paltry price indeed, as you are lifted irrevocably higher, as if by chariots of fire, into realms previously unimagined. And then you'll think to yourself, wow, that was fast. I can hear the music now, the universe. That makes me think of a couple songs, like, how does that song go? It's like higher and higher, and Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. I'm not going to sing anymore because I just sing that way off key and my voice is pretty tired, so I'll just quit while I'm not too far behind. But anyways, you get the idea. I think, this very like uplifting message. I know that song Swing Low, Sweet Chariot is something, I really enjoy, and it's like, it has that same feeling, where it's just like, everything is coming to really, like, you're coming home, and it's like, I could see, in this card, is more of a positive message, right? It's not like it's heaven. What I guess, what my block is here that I'm working through is like, heaven is really here for us now. Like, we're in the process of creating that on earth, and that's like what your twin flame journey is all about. That's what your life purpose is all about. And so you don't, like, dying is not gonna like bring you your rest and your peace, or like looking for a better day. So it's really like about just enjoying the now and working through the difficult feelings when you do have those coming up. That's been coming up a bit, like I've seen just in some interesting comments and stuff. And it's safe to look through that and fully resolve your upsets, and just remember you're supported in doing that. And if you actually like need help, please like seek medical attention. This is just spiritual guidance for entertainment. So let's move on to the other cards. Let's just do the union energy first this time, even though we're gonna mess it up. That's all right, not too bad. Ooh, hello. It's a very sensual card. Open your heart. Number 10. I think I've said before, it's like 10 out of 10. Man, that swan has a really long neck. I guess it's a swan, right? So opening your heart clearly also requires a lot of surrender, a lot of, relaxing. I'll like admit, I almost wasn't gonna do this reading tonight. I had an email campaign I was putting out, and by the way, if you want to put your email on my website, you're welcome to. You'll receive emails every once in a while. I don't send out too many, but in any case, it really took a lot of work for whatever reason. There were just like some things I had to work through with it, and so I wasn't gonna record a reading, and I really surrendered to that after working through how I was feeling about what I had done, and gotten like really hungry, finally eaten some food, and I realized I actually really do want to do this reading. I completely relaxed and said, okay, I'm not going to do it, and then realized that I did want to do it. So sometimes, opening your heart and just opening your heart to love, like to what's next, to your twin flame. And this is also about radical non-attachment too. So, and also your heart chakra is your central chakra. So keeping that in mind, and just really like letting everything flow into that place, and accepting love from your twin flame, right? Like opening your heart, even when you're going through difficult emotions. Choosing to love yourself is a huge mastery. So if you're able to make that choice, at any or all points, hopefully, when you're working through an upset and you're doing the mirror exercise, if you need to know how to do it, I can help you, or check out the links below. It's really important for you to know how to do that, because that is what clears separation between you and your twin flame. But yeah, where was I going with that? I'm a little bit scattered, but I have good things to say. So, basically loving yourself is very important. That's like even through the times when you're not looking so hot because you're, very upset, basically. It's still safe to love yourself, and that opens your heart to actually receiving that love from your twin flame as well. It's kind of this indicator to the universe, oh hey, I'm allowing love into this place. I'm allowing myself to be seen here, even though it's not so easy for me at the moment. And then, in that, it does become easier. And then also you're able to let go of the not so good feelings and emotions, and witness, the return of joy and peace to those places. So let's go now to the Divine Feminine's card, since that was very Divine Feminine looking. Potential gateway. Hello, looks like a portal. Do we have a portal coming up here? Portal day? I don't know. What September is? 999, I guess, would be the next kind of numerology portal. Anyways, so you're always able to step through a portal, though, and this is really, again, speaking to that heaven on earth, bringing it all down. And this card also always makes me think of you have to really get clear on on something to really fit through that keyhole, but you also have to surrender. One of the Rumi cards, and I did a reading with that card very recently. But anyways, the card that I drew recently was just talking about trying to put thread through a needle, right? And you have to kind of lose your head. You have to know that you are fitting through, but your mind can do all kinds of things to try to get you to stay where you're at. And it's ego, on a spiritual level. And then I think there's other explanations for it, on a, I guess, psychological, or maybe it has to do with anthropology too, but that, the kind of level where it's survival for you to kind of create balance in your life. And so going into the unknown is seen as unsafe. And so there's something in you that's trying to protect you, but that protection it's outdated, it's not needed, it's not based in truth, in reality, and where you actually want to vibrate to. So it's about healing the trauma within, because it's the trauma you know, like there's so much trauma to work through in well, I guess like most people have trauma, right? Like that you need to work through or that you already have, but I really highly recommend the mind alignment process for that, and that I always link below too. It's really helped me completely with healing my trauma, so really recommend that. And well, anyways, the point is that you don't need to be you don't protect your trauma, right? Like you heal it and you align your mind in that place. And so that's the new way, so to speak. You know, this is the heavenly way, is to completely accept love into every facet of your being. And that's your eternal life, right? Like that's what makes you immortal, so to speak. So yeah, well, that's the Divine Feminine's card. So that's some food for thought there for you. And the Divine Masculine's card is intuition. So yeah, just really paying attention to your intuition. And it's funny because I just drew another intuition card from the crystal deck in my card reading I did for my email. And the crystal that goes along with that is labradorite. And so yeah, you know, labradorite is something that looks very deep because it has all these colors and like reflective quality. And so your intuition, it's like whatever it is that you're cultivating in your mind is what is reflecting in your intuition. And it does go very deep. But when you have, I guess, like seeds of icky stuff in there, you know, then you're going to be dealing with that. So that's why you want to resolve all of that and completely release it from your entire consciousness. And so yeah, it's interesting, like talking about fitting through the keyhole, releasing, you know, what you don't need in your mind, and then going deeper with what you actually do desire to cultivate in your mind for the Divine Masculine, so you can see like these two sides of it, of one consciousness really working together to heal the divine mind of your one consciousness. It's very beautiful. So that is concluding this reading. I do want to make an announcement that Twin Flames Universe is having an amazing sale on all of their products, and so when you invest in them, you also receive coaching and readings depending on what it is from me. You just can refer me, and I have more information about that on my website, which is linked below under the resources tab, or again, you can send me an email if you have any questions about it. And you can also go to the Twin Flames Universe website, which is linked below too, and check that out. And so yeah, that sale is ending on the 23rd at midnight Eastern time, and you will save like hundreds to thousands of dollars if you invest in the teachings at this time. And that's what everything I do is based off of. And so I can't recommend it highly enough. So yeah, that's that. So that would be a wonderful next step. If you even just want to check it out and think about it, you have a couple of days. So yeah, and you can also always book an intro session with me if you have, you know, if you really want to work through any upsets, whether they're financial or twin flame related or both, or ask me any questions, learn how to do the mirror exercise properly, all of these things. Links are all below. So yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and just remember to let love guide your thoughts. All right, have a wonderful evening or day ahead. Bye.